Previously on X-Men.
Humans, yes. Mutants, no.
The trailer reaction.
Let's do it.
Who's this, Gary?
Yeah, so who is this person anyway?
I'm gonna guess Polaris. I have no fucking idea.
My chat was saying it's like Veronica
Okay.
something. I forgot her name.
Gary?
Yes.
Anything? Any reference?
Help me out. My brain is 80% today.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Hey, dude.
No, I'm literally asking a question. I have no fucking idea.
Help me out,
It's-
chat. My brain is not firing on all cylinders.
Chat, fill us in, all right?
Saw the purple cloud from, what was the name of that? Whatever.
It's Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Loki.
Yes.
You know, what was pretty obvious to a lot of people it seems to be confirmed at this point that they were talking about the Void, which there's a lot of reasonable speculation that the Void is going to kind of be more or less Battle World.
So the villain is Cassandra Nova.
For context of like episode 5 of X-Men 97, when that happened in the comics, the Genosha massacre, genocide really, something like just millions of mutants were killed. That was Cassandra Nova.
But she's also an incredibly strong telepath. So, like, pretty much everything is game if it's Cassandra Nova. She is not to be messed with.
Humans, yes. Mutants, no.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's an Ant-Man helmet. And then I realized later, oh, it's an Ant-Man head. What it reminds me of, honestly, is Old Man Logan. One of the locations that they go to is just the corpse of Giant Man. And then if you look here, you can see a couple of characters we know. We got Azazel, pretty obviously Lady Deathstrike there. I don't know if it's the same actress or not, but oh yeah, Pyro's in there. We know that from the trailer that Pyro's also there.
But I don't think we've fully been able to understand what this means for Marvel. Like we're about to get like almost everything is on the table pretty much.
That's
like,
what this shot represents, right? Like this shot right here is like you don't know where we're gonna go with this, but like we're gonna go somewhere. So the question becomes: this is a question that's on everybody's lips, guys. Is it gonna save the Marvel universe?
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go. I am soaking wet right now.
I didn't know the Marvel Universe needed saving.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the grift right there. Is even taking that question seriously is being grifted. If you guys saw the pre-stream thing and that all those clips from all the Marvel movies that I had in that intro thing, and you think about all those movies that made all this money and there's all these moments that have resonated people, including the movies that didn't make a bunch of money or whatever. Like there are people that are becoming hardcore Marvel fans based off of the Marvels and Thor: Love and Thunder and shit like that. Like this thing has become such a cultural force that to think that just it's gonna just die and go away and nobody's gonna talk about it ever again, or that it needs a movie to save it somehow. I don't know, man.
It leaves the door open for like multiple talking points, right? So if the movie does well, they can grift on that and say, okay, this movie is great, but all of these other Marvel movies are bad, and this is why, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're going to do. If the movie underperforms, they will say that it's because Disney interfered with the creative process and had their hands on the film, and so they ruin the movie if it doesn't do well. Which, by the way, I don't think there's any reality where it does bad, and I think they kind of know that too. So I believe that's one grift. The other is they could use this as a literally like Deadpool versus any other Marvel movie they want to go after. So they'll be like, Deadpool 3 did this, and look at the Marvels. Look at Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Like these two movies didn't do well, and Deadpool did great, and that's going to be their talking point. Like they're setting themselves up to kind of go in whatever direction happens. So
Definitely. And if we watched, I don't know if you guys watched it too. Like I watched a little bit of the Ryan Kennel. And I think Drunk 3PO reacting to the trailer, and then a very little bit of Nerdrotic and Mahler and stuff. And like, it's generally the same thing. They throw their digs in at very like just absurd, minuscule, nitpicky bullshit. They're definitely getting some insults in because they have to shit on it because their audience feeds on negativity.
pull this up for a second. The Marvels is doing extremely well on streaming, and a lot of people are coming around and saying they wish they would have seen it in theaters. So it is true that is happening.
So Eternals didn't do well in the box office. Huge hit streaming. Marvels didn't do well in the box office. Huge hit streaming. I just saw an article earlier today, Argyle, which came out a couple months, maybe 2 months ago.
We just watched that
very well in the box office. Huge hit streaming.
Yep, we enjoyed it. We watched it this week at home. So.
Yeah, no, Argyle's flawed, but it's an entertaining movie.
Yeah,
which I'm glad y'all brought this up because, we were saying in chat earlier that this is the new grift, and it's going to be how they grift from now on. Basically, is that the industry has changed. It's just changed. It's already changed. It's already done, and that's what this is making clear. Yes, there's still going to be movies that come out and make a shitload of money sometimes. Yeah, like a big event films and stuff. But there's going to be probably even more movies that come out. They don't do super well compared to what they might have done pre-streaming, pre-COVID, because that's really the where the turning point was. COVID, you saw all these studios rushing to get their theatrical films out on streaming, and the wait time between theater and home release just halved in some cases. Went from 60, 90 days or something to just 20 days or whatever, some really short amount of time. And yeah, of course, the people are going to be like, why am I going to go to the theater and see that when I can just watch it on streaming? And I'll be honest, I've done it. So
if it wasn't for the podcast, I'd probably do it a lot more. But
yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of people, I have a friend of mine that went on Amazon. They had a sale on 85-inch TVs for $900, right? And he was like, I can't really afford a new TV, but he did. He saw that sale. He went for the pay by month thing where it was $40 a month or something. So he got an 85-inch television. He said they've not gone to the movies since he got that TV. And I'm assuming a lot of people during COVID probably upgraded their television. So they probably have more people have bigger TVs or nicer televisions.
Yeah, I
because
got
of
a
COVID.
75-incher during COVID.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people, the COVID changed movie culture in a way that we still haven't fully understood. So
that's a hell of a prediction, man. I mean, cool if so.
I
was wondering.
It's not impossible, but it's going to be hard for an R-rated movie to break $1 billion. That being said,
I feel like 900 million is a home run. 900 million would be a home run for them.
Dude,
so.
I think the previous one only made what is it, 700 or 800, something like that.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, I can see the potential for this movie to make $1 billion. At least make $1 billion. I
mean,
feel
Joker
like
did it, so.
And that is actually, it's being uplifted by the absolute fucking success of X-Men 97, which has made people start loving the X-Men again. So
talk about corporate fucking synergy, man. They're hitting it with this right now. And in case anybody didn't see, I want to show it off.
Yeah, look.
Oh no.
Remember it.
Is that the Series 1 thing? I think that's Series 1, isn't it?
So no, this is a brand new shirt, but they have, if you can, I'm not going to say the fucking place, but you can buy them. They're literally remakes of the original cards, but they're for X-Men 97. So
fucking hell, that cartoon is better than some of the live action shit we've had over the years. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
All right. So really with that stuff in mind, let's see if this is a chud or not a chud. You want to do that?